Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Leach, back here with another reaction video. We got the Detroit Tigers versus the Seattle Mariners ALDS Game 1, October 4th, 2025. Make sure y'all hit that sub button, turn them noties on, and make sure y'all follow the socials on the screen. It'd be much appreciated. I give thanks to the man above for another day. God bless. I love y'all. Let's get right into it, man.
I talked to a bunch of people around Seattle, and they all felt 3 years ago when they made the postseason for the first time in 21 years, it was a relief. Hey, we finally made it back. That has gone away now. This is a legitimate contender in a wide-open American League field.
Absolutely. The Seattle Mariners have it all. They are led by one guy, though. His name is Cal Raleigh, and he has the best nickname in baseball, the Big Dumper.
Meanwhile, here are the Tigers. They looked like they were going to run away with the American League Central in mid-July. They collapsed in September, but here they are. They
eliminated my Cleveland Guardians in the wild card.
That means they get to hit the reset button today. Mariners' rotation wasn't really intact together until about mid-August. Just about every starter dealt with some kind of injury over the course of the season. Remember, this is one of the best rotations in all of baseball last year. But Kirby and his 23 starts.
This matchup's a little bit more,
he is around the strike zone. Torres, an all-star in his first season with the Detroit Tigers after 7 years with the New York Yankees. He's got more playoff experience than any other Detroit Tiger on the roster. This is his 49th career game.
Kirby blows it past him, sinker, middle.
Tigers, George Kirby strikes out the
leadoff
batter, Torres.
But now it's up to Kerry Carpenter, who has obliterated George Kirby's pitches so far in his career. Kirby has an ERA better than 7 against the Tigers in his career in 6 starts. Part of that is Kerry Carpenter's 4 home runs and 8 at-bats. Runs up a
fastball. Tigers can hit fastballs. They're going to swing at him up here above the belt like that one to Torres and this one to Carpenter. It could be a long day for these Tigers.
Green loops one towards right center field. That will get down for a base hit on his first curveball of the game. Riley Green was right there to knock it into right for a single of the 2-out variety, and the inning extends to Spencer Torkelson for Detroit.
Ring him up like a cash register, bro.
We are on the way to October baseball. What a start for George Kirby and the Mariners.
And it will be up to Troy Melton, who they have plans on him being a starting pitcher going forward. This will be just his 5th career major league start. Got a tough assignment as Randy Arozarena had a career-high power season. And he takes a breaking ball to left. Backing on it is Green, and he reaches up for out number 1.
Cal with 60 home runs on the season. The modern day.
There he is, Cal Raleigh.
If he can keep it going here in the postseason, I think he can. Ground ball up the middle into right
center. Hit a 1-out single for Raleigh.
Torres to his right could not get to it. Cal gets aboard with a 1-out single here in the bottom of the first inning.
Rodriguez chops it to third, grabbed by McKinstry, throw to second. Torres digs it out. First is not in time. Rodriguez, one of the fastest Seattle Mariners, is able to beat it out and keep the inning alive. It is a 4-pitch walk to push Rodriguez into scoring position. Bring up Polanco with an RBI chance. 0-1 to Polanco is lifted in the air. Right center field.
Right center, Polanco
Meadows
way
and Carpenter
back.
are there. And it is Carpenter to haul it in. And Melton leaves a pair of Mariners stranded. A scoreless first, off to the second in Game 1. Scoreless first inning between the Tigers and Mariners in Game 1 of this American League Division Series, and it will be the first game played for Colt Keith since September the 18th. Hard hit into right field, and Colt Keith right back in the book. He bangs a single to start off this second inning.
Way up high for
ball Dangler, so
now the Tigers have runners on at first and second with nobody out.
For the most part, the Tigers have had a lot of success over the times they've seen George Kirby. And Wayno, you were talking about how elevated that ERA. I know we mentioned Carpenter, but a lot of guys have had success against him.
Yeah, his last 5 starts has been really, really tough. I'll tell you this, though. His last start was his best start against them in a long time.
Another 2-2 to McKinstry. It is way
strikes
down to use the slider that time. Now Javi Baez has 2 on and 1 out. He chops one towards third, left side. Picked up by Suarez, and the throw against Baez. 2 runners in Keith and Dingler both advanced 90 feet, but they're now 2 away here in the second.
Second and third, 2 outs. You get a hit right here if you're Parker Meadows. Crowd's excited. You're the road team. It quiets the crowd, puts all the pressure on Seattle.
Swing the bat, bro. Bring him up like a cash register, bro. Ching, ching. To be honest, I mean, even if it was swung, I mean, it's what a jam been a jam pop.
And again, they're going crazy.
I can't
at T-Mobile Park.
Cool moment right here between Canzone and the man who's catching the pitches from Melton. Canzone had an excellent year grinding through a couple of rough patches. And behind the plate is his former Ohio State teammate. All right, now Canzone goes down on a 97-mile-an-hour fastball that kept on looking at Melton after that. Payoff pitch, and he gets a swing and a miss on the fastball.
Look out.
To get Canzone and Robles back-to-back. A 1-2-3 Melton frame. To the third we go. Torres back at the top of this Detroit order. Second time through against George Kirby. He struck out on a high fastball his first time. Down the right field line towards the corner. That drops fair. Gleyber Torres looks for extra bases. Played out in the corner by Robles, but it's a leadoff double for Torres. A two-strike, two-bagger to start the third for Detroit.
Kerry Carpenter has to figure out a way to get him to third.
Slider in the air to center. It is Rodriguez. Torres will bluff the move, but he's sticking at second. There's one down in the third. There's the slider.
Green strikes out.
Missed that one. Kirby gets his sixth strikeout already. Well sequenced by Kirby. Trying to work around the leadoff double. Here's Torkelson. In the air, well struck ball, left center field. This is going to push Arozarena and Rodriguez back. It is Julio for the third out. And after the leadoff double, Kirby leaves Torres sitting at second. Randy Arozarena back at the top of the Mariner order. His postseason career has had some electric moments. Melton's 1-2. Half swing and a miss. It's a strike anyway. 3 Ks for Troy Melton. 2 up and 2 down. And here comes Cal Raleigh, the big dumper. Swings at the first pitch. Out to center. Meadows is there. And Melton has really settled in nicely. He's retired 7 straight since the first inning. 2-2 on Colt Keith, who returned with a single to start off the second inning. His first game since mid-September after that intercostal strain. He goes and chases a changeup as Kirby mixes it up for his 7th strikeout. First on that change. He's got McKinstry set up, and he gets him to swing and miss.
Strikes on McKinstry, back-to-back Ks.
And a slider buried right on top of home plate. 8 strikeouts for George Kirby through 4 scoreless innings in Game 1 against the Tigers.
Julio Rodriguez in the heart of the Mariner order. They lead things off here in the bottom of the 4th against the 24-year-old Troy Melton. And Melton so far has been excellent. He's retired the last 7 he's faced after some traffic in the first.
Swing hammered. Center field.
Straight away center field. That one's way back. It is gone! Julio Rodriguez with a solo home run. Blast off to get the scoring going. Here in Game 1.
Like that.
First postseason home run at home since 2001 ALCS Game 2 for the Mariners.
2001. And now
1-0 Naylor? Oh shit! Oh, he flies out on a warning track. I thought that one was about to go.
To retire,
I don't know why Melton's smiling, bro.
Suarez waves and misses. Melton settles back in to retire the rest of the side in order. That's 10 of 11 retired now by George Kirby, who gets to work with a lead. His payoff pitch is a breaking ball, loop to right. That's going to drop in front of Robles for a base hit. So the 9-hitter indeed gets aboard. Kerry Carpenter to the plate against Kirby here.
Yeah, interesting mound visit with the base open. You guys mentioned the history between the two. Green on deck has been vulnerable to that high fastball.
Kerry has gotten the best of
for Kirby. How aggressive to be with Carpenter.
Not tonight. I don't pitch around him, Tom.
Kirby's
been too good. He's been able to locate that ball up.
Carpenter swings, launches it to
shit,
right,
Kerry Carpenter. No, you didn't, Kerry. No, you didn't. It's a 2-run home run. Blast off for Kerry Carpenter.
He does not.
Oh my goodness.
2-1 Tigers.
Didn't get it in.
Yep.
First of all, 3 heaters.
Kerry Carpenter's like, you motherfuckers are gonna remember me.
Made the adjustment. That one didn't get in. That one didn't come back.
In towards center field, Rodriguez coming. He has to speed up, and it's going to fall
Julio
down.
can't get to it.
It's a base hit for Riley Green.
A loop single
Rodriguez,
for Riley Green with 2 outs.
Maybe trying to get a read on it, was turning on the Jets to try to catch up
Kerry
to it as
Carpenter,
it drops down for a 2-out single.
Swinging a ground ball, keep softly over to JP. A little flip to Polanco at second base to retire the side.
Rafael Montero has pitched deep into the postseason. His 16th career appearance
Good start from
in the playoffs. First away from Houston. Ball 4. Good appearance by Arozarena after he was down in the count, 0-2, and now the tying run is aboard for Cal Raleigh. Right center field.
Raleigh.
Towards the gap.
Right center. That one's going to get down for a base hit.
Turns on the Jets.
Rosarena, he said, fuck it, I'm going to third. Go in, and he is.
Really nice base running.
Hey.
Rosarena. 2-0 split. Cal Raleigh gets, dumps it into right field. Maybe not even a strike. Randy Rosarena on first. Reads this beautifully.
And now it's Rodriguez.
So runners on corners with nobody out, brings up Julio.
Swung on, rip.
Base hit into right field. That's going to score
Randy
one.
scores from third. This game is
An RBI single for
Julio
Rodriguez.
He's pumping his fist at first base.
Julio, man, what a game he's having.
And the Tigers are making a change. This building
they
has
got
been
to, bro.
ignited.
And Julio Rodriguez, after a little bit of a sluggish first half, controversial.
I don't know, but that's who you bring out of the bullpen, though, your AJ Hinch, bro.
Like, the second half, and he was
Montero?
very productive after. He's got both Seattle RBIs tonight. Tyler Holton is in. Josh Naylor at the plate.
Sinker's his best pitch.
That's
Can he get a ground ball, get a double play, get the Tigers out of this inning?
Naylor chops it over Holton. It's the shortstop right there.
Tagged Julio, go to first, and he is out.
Is out to hold on.
Double play, Dort. What a play.
Just what the doctor ordered. What a play by Javi Baez.
Yeah,
But
Baez,
what bad base running by Julio Rodriguez. I'm sorry, you cannot let him tag you.
You got to fall down there.
You just cannot let him tag you.
Raleigh's still the go-ahead run at third for Polanco.
Raleigh on
to
third.
right field.
Polanco
back, now on it, and he's got it.
Tyler Holton, so good.
Holton gets out of it. Wait
does it again.
Late innings in game one, tied up at 2 apiece.
Tied up at
Gabe
2.
Spire, the most heavily used Seattle reliever this year, facing the left-hander
Parker
Meadows.
Swung on and missed. A beauty of a slider. No chance for Meadows. Goes down swinging. Gabe Spire, the punch out to start the 7th.
I mean, look at that placement. Ring him up like at cash register, bro. Chink, chink.
He goes barking on his way to the Tigers dugout. Gabe
there's
Spire,
nothing you can do
2
about
up,
that.
2 down.
2-1, Carpenter.
Breaking ball past him and into the glove.
JP on the
shortstop
first.
Crawford, who throws out
Tigers
Carpenter.
go quick.
A 1-2-3, Spire 7th. It's stretch time in Seattle. Rash checks in with the bases empty and 1 out in the 8th, dealing to the right-hander Spencer Torkelson. He throws a fastball outside, so Torkelson, after being down in the count, 0-2, is able to work back with a walk. 2-strike offering, and there's the 97 for the strikeout.
Back-to-back Ks for Brash. Seattle's pumped.
That's it for the
Bottom of the 8th.
Kyle Finnegan traded over from the Nationals. Has been great. Absolutely great.
0-1,
JP Crawford out to center field. There goes
Center
Meadows.
field way back. That one is caught by Meadows.
And pitcher-friendly T-Mobile Park helps out Kyle Finnegan to retire JP Crawford. Rosarena out towards right center field.
Right center, and
Carpenter's back
Harry
again.
makes the catch on the warning
2 down.
Well, that's 2
outs for Seattle here in the 8th.
That scared Adam Amin and Adam Wainwright. Their heart skipped a little beat if you're a Tiger fan. Both balls struck well.
Yeah,
both have been caught.
Not struck well enough.
Just on the warning track.
Even Kerry Carpenter. The game has built to
Big
this
Dumper
moment.
up with 2 down.
Finnegan against Raleigh in a tie game in the 8th. And Raleigh is able to send it the other way into left center field. Handles the splitter to put the go-ahead run on base. The Mariners have 5 hits. All of them between Raleigh and the man coming to the plate in Julio Rodriguez. And Rodriguez goes down on the splitter. And Kyle Finnegan comes on and leaves Raleigh sitting at first base.
So here's Munoz, an outstanding year.
Munoz into the game.
Was 3-3 with a 1.73 ERA in 64 appearances.
His fastball is punched by Zach McKinstry down the left field line. Rosarena's there, and it's 1 pitch to get the first out of the 9th.
Swinging a line drive to
1-2. What a catch by Suarez over there at third base.
Makes the catch. It took Gino to his knees, reaching over, was able to get
down
for the second out of the inning.
Wow.
That was a frozen rope, and it came back toward Gino. That
Meadows.
was a shot off the bat of Baez.
Back towards Munoz.
Ow, Munoz! What a fucking catch!
I cannot believe it.
Holy smokes, what a catch by Munoz. Self-defense.
Oh my
right
goodness.
He made the catch, fell on his back on the front slope of the mound, and that's going to retire the side.
Vest, who
Bottom of the ninth,
drafted by
Vest.
Detroit, but debuted in his major league career for Seattle. Now in his 4th year back with the Tigers. First pitch swinging, flips it. Baez, the shortstop, is
Baez
there.
out,
pitch,
making the catch.
1 out. in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Suarez, you gotta swing at that, man. Rig him up like a cash register, bro. Ching, we'll go into extras.
Top of the Detroit order.
Remember,
in the postseason, when you go to extra innings, the ghost runner is eliminated. We go back to traditional baseball, and boy, they are getting used to this now in Seattle. Breaking ball,
Torres.
and Torres hits it to left. Arena's there for out number 1. Keep this in mind. Munoz just recorded his 4th out. That's only the 2nd time all year he's recorded 4. He's never had to record 5 outs in a game this season.
Strike 3 called. Freeze him, a slider.
What do y'all think? Is that low or is that a good call? But rig him up like a cash register, bro. Ching, back-to-back Ks for Munoz.
Munoz lets out a yell, and so does everyone in this building. Andres Munoz, 6 up, 6 down in 2 innings. A dynamite performance.
Now Will Vest, who's been in this situation plenty of times, has the bottom of the Seattle order here.
Soft ground ball to second base. Torres will charge field the shoulder high bounce easy flip to Torkelson at first. Will Vest filling up the strike zone with good stuff.
Rayleigh pops it up. McKinstry,
on the infield,
he's got
2 down.
Round number 2. 2-2 delivery to Crawford. Is swung on and Vest is fired up.
For the K out the inning for Will Vest.
6 up, 6 down in the 9th and
6 up, 6
10th.
down for
Carlos
Vest.
Vargas, who was on 70 times this season, originally acquired almost 2 years ago from Arizona in exchange for his now 3rd baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Payoff to Torkelson and a good at-bat
Lead-off walk to Torque, good eye.
Lead-off walk. That pumps up the Tigers' dugout a little bit as the go-ahead run reaches to start the frame. Perez came in as a pinch hitter in the 8th inning and struck out against Matt Brash. 1-2 pitch is in the dirt. That gets away from Raleigh, and on to second base will go Torkelson. The go-ahead run in the 11th is in scoring position for the Tigers.
It's a big deal because it takes away the double play.
He strikes out Winslow, though.
Perez goes down, and there's one away.
And he strikes out Dingler back-to-back Ks.
Okay, Vargas. He stayed with that cutter, and he gets Dingler like he did Perez.
Issues that plagued the Tigers a little bit in the wild card series. Showing up here in game 1. 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position. 1 for 17 with men on base. Here's McKinstry. And there is a base hit with a man aboard.
Base hit into center field. Torque's gonna score. It's a go-ahead RBI single for McKinstry. They have the lead 3-2.
Adam goes away with 1 swing of the bat.
What a hit!
You get that second
That's
out,
clutch.
you're thinking, oh,
That's
right,
them gritty
you know,
Tigers,
I got
man.
'em right where I want them, and you maybe don't concentrate exactly the same way you should. And Zach McKinstry ambushes this first pitch sinker right over the outside part of the plate.
Back up the middle for Baez. The second baseman Polanco's behind the bag.
That's gonna do it for the Tigers.
A wild pitch.
Take
and
the lead.
McKinstry 2-out single. Tigers take the lead. We go to the bottom of the 11th.
Cater Montero, just 25 years of age from Venezuela, who made his major league debut in May of last season. This will just be his 13th career relief appearance between the regular season and playoffs. He has never had a major league save, and to get one tonight, he's got to go through the top of the Mariners order in Arozarena, Raleigh, and Rodriguez. Arozarena bounces it to the left side, cut off by the 3rd baseman, McKinstry.
McKinstry can throw in the first one
down.
down.
Love the aggressiveness by McKinstry. He got the big hit. He's feeling all happy, and then he cuts out Baez because he's the only one that could have made this play.
Swinging a pop-up. Will it be
now Raleigh first pitch swinging. He's
going to be able to
pops it up foul territory. McKinstry makes the catch. 2 down.
For the second out of the
11th
against the most dangerous hitter in this lineup.
Mariners have mustered 5 hits.
Julio Rodriguez
all of them have come from Raleigh and Rodriguez. The 2 from Julio have driven in runs. On the ground,
and
that's
Julio will.
The time run is aboard for the Mariners. A 3-hit Rodriguez game 1. And he keeps the line moving for Naylor. On the ground, 2
Naylor grounds out to end the game.
And the Tigers come on the road to Seattle and take game.
The Tigers steal game 1 of the ALDS against the Mariners in 11 innings, 3-2. Kerry Carpenter 1 for 5 with a home run. First of the postseason, 2 RBI night for McKinstry, 1 for 5 with a game-winning RBI. And he had a stolen base also. And then Julio Rodriguez, 3 for 5 with a home run. First of the postseason, 2 RBI night for him. Low-scoring game, bro. You know, a lot of pitching, you know, on both sides. You know, it was just One of them old-fashioned, like, you got to thug it out games, man. And the Tigers did just that. Them gritty Tigers, I'm telling you, bro. You know, what a win, you know, to take ALDS Game 1 on the road. What a start for the Tigers. But, yeah, make sure y'all follow the socials on the screen. It'd be much appreciated. I love y'all, and I'm out. Peace.